Welcome back, East Coast Frank here. Um, just another crazy, chaotic day, of course. The storm is finally not an issue for me, dealing with regular stuff again, and of course, it's just nuts as usual. I meant to start recording this day this morning, and it is now 5 o'clock. So, as per usual, the entire day has gotten away from me with a slew of phone calls and site visits and quotations and dealing with, the regular day to day stuff. So, anyway, long story short, um, the day went well, aside from, of course, it being chaotic. I'm a bit dirtier. I changed my tailgate out today, so it went from looking like this to this, and I'm very happy. Thank you again, Trevor. You did an amazing job. It looks great. Everything matched. Um, Now I just need to keep my truck a little cleaner again, and it will all look even better. Anyway, um, so right now I am on my way to check on progress for the road building job that I currently have going on. Um, they had a good day trying to get across some stuff. We had some hiccups. I got a bunch of rented trucks today, and trying to slam that one out. I got even more trucks tomorrow, which is great. We should be able to put a pretty big dent in it tomorrow. Actually, I hope to get. It'd be nice to get the majority of that road in tomorrow, if possible. Um, and we'll see where that takes us by the end of the day tomorrow. I'm going to go down, have a peek at how they made out today. Then I got to send the client some pictures and an update on the progress, because some of this work obviously is extra. You never know what you're going to get into until you start opening up a road and you see what actually is there versus when you walked it, say, 6 months ago. And with the looming threat of spring weight restrictions coming, I've heard that it's going to start as soon as the end of this month in February. So that puts a huge damper on a lot of these projects. Having to run half loads versus full loads just makes it that much longer and that much less productive. Doesn't necessarily kill the chance of doing a job like that. It just adds costs, and obviously we don't want to add costs to any of these projects. A lot of them have already been quoted, so some of them we may have to put off for a little bit, but we'll see how that all pans out. You never know until you do it, so we'll see how that goes. I got some feedback on the audio. The audio was a bit better, so thank you for that. Glad to get the feedback. It's nice that it sounded a little better for you guys, and I want to be able to give you a better video and show you maybe a day in the life. But like I said, it's pretty chaotic. So we'll see if that comes to be or not. Anyway, when I get down to this site, I'll probably bring you along and show you the progress for today. Maybe get a sense of how that's going along and what we do when we put these in. I have multiple jobs, like I said, identical to this one going on this year. Actually got some more requests for a few more of them. So obviously I'm going to look at pricing those up as well. They're good jobs. I enjoy these. There's nothing more satisfying to me than showing up, blank slate, turn it into something, take a customer's vision of what they what they hope and what they would like to see come out of it, and then just transform it and make it their dream spot. In this case, this customer is moving to Nova Scotia. I won't divulge too much, obviously for privacy reasons, but they're moving out of an area that's very restrictive as far as what they can do and can't do. So with their yards and their land, and they're moving here to Nova Scotia, where we do have quite a bit more flexibility. And he's learning that as we go along this project. You know, there's a lot of questions, and I'm always answering, look, it's your property, man, as long as you're following the guidelines and the rules for the government. You own it. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to take down a bunch of trees, take down a bunch of trees. You want to leave trees, leave trees. You want to put in a road, want to put in access to the ocean, go ahead. As long as you're following the guidelines, you have nothing to worry about. And that's just the way it is. I don't shy away from that type of stuff, and I don't feel like any customer should have to worry about that. It's what you want to have at the end of the day is something that, if you're going to invest the time and money in, that you're going to enjoy and use to its full potential. So that's what I'm all about. Let's give them what they want. Obviously, some things cost a little more than others, but you know, it's all about a person's comfort level and budget. And I'm willing to work with just about any budget. Doesn't matter how big or small. Every customer is the same to me. If you've got, you know, $1,200 to spend on something, or if you've got $1 million to spend on something, we can come up with something for you within that budget. Now, granted, it may not be everything you want it to be for $1,200, but we'll have an answer. And that's, you know, all I can do in my role is make sure that I'm giving those suggestions and ideas and pitching what I can to a customer to make sure that they get what they want. It's exciting. It's fun. I won't lie. I enjoy my job. I started out with this company as a laborer, and that was about, I guess, 12 years ago. Little to no experience, honestly, in this type of heavy construction. Just eager to learn and eager to do well. I enjoyed yard work my entire life. I've always enjoyed landscaping. So when I came here, that was kind of where I met my passion, and it's been great. I haven't looked back. Like I said, started as a laborer, was a sponge. They were willing to teach me everything I needed to know to become better, whether that be courses or training or what have you. Never said no, just was always willing. And now I'm where I am now, helping to give other people that push. So, you know, as new people come on and we discuss things and find out, hey, maybe they want to be an operator, or maybe they would like to look after a crew or whatever. It's all in the amount of effort you want to put in, and places like this where I work, they appreciate it. So, you know, a little effort goes a long way. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording here just because, like I said, I don't, for privacy reasons, don't want to give away the location too much. So I will pick back up when we're there and do a little walkthrough maybe from where the crew left off, just to kind of give you all an idea of the progress and where the job is going. So we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so we're on site. We got the road section started here, which is good. Got lots of shot rock in today and a little bit of surge on top. So it's coming along nicely. Get some areas where we're going to put in some culverts to let some of this water go. Got some culverts over there we're going to install. And go from there. Got a bit of cleanup to do around the edges. Obviously, once we're all done, just trying to get the road in here and stable to start. And then tomorrow he'll pick up from here, carry it up through into the next section where we should have a little bit more clear sailing. It gets hard up there and a lot more rock, so that section will be a lot nicer and a lot quicker. Got a bunch of trucks lined up for tomorrow. Let's see if I can do this without landing in the muck. Oh. Yeah, I got a bunch more trucks lined up for tomorrow, so we'll keep scraping this off, moving it out of the way, laying in our rock. I got another guy coming down on the roller tomorrow as well. And he'll keep compacting as we go. And then we'll get down to that first bend hopefully tomorrow, and maybe even around that side to the last section of road which goes down that way towards the ocean. Should turn out pretty good. Pretty happy with the progress today. Like I said, the major goal was to get past this wet area, and they just about made it before the pit closed, so that's good. Tomorrow morning we'll get the rest of that in there and get her tightened up. There's a couple of feet worth of shot rock in there, so we had to do some hauling today. Anyway, tomorrow will be a better day. Going to be warmer temperatures. We do have rain moving in, which is going to be another factor. So I was just saying to the operator, I'd like to get that culvert in tomorrow at the end of the day and make sure that we've got some drainage here so we don't run into trouble. Anyway, that's progress so far. We'll see how they make out tomorrow. We'll check back in and we'll talk to you then.